Hi, welcome to Good Morning Gloucester. My name is Joey Shimataro, and we're here with the windswept Jonathan Pope.
Yeah,
it's pretty windy out there right now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. All right, Jonathan. Jonathan, why don't we, we're here to talk about, actually not just one event, but many events, particularly your involvement with Gloucester Fisherman Athletic Association.
Right.
Jonathan, how did the Gloucester Fisherman Athletic Association come to be?
Well, in 2006, the school committee, which I was actually the chairman of at that time, was faced with a number of cuts, and there was a majority of the committee that was willing to cut athletics completely and eliminate it. Greg Verger and myself pleaded with them to let us have the opportunity to form a local organization that would help pay for sports, and we had that big event at the field house where we raised about $70,000. And sports continued for that year, and we have gone on from there, trying to keep the user fees low.
Now, when you talk about pay for the sports, you're talking about cut into the user fees, because now for the athletics at school, does every sport require that a parent or a family pay for that student's involvement?
Yes, yes. There's no support from the operating budget of the school department for sports at this point. They do siphon some of the income of the rink towards the athletic revolving fund, but other than that, it's paid for by user fees and gate. It's about $400. It's just under $400 for a kid to play tennis or baseball or any of those.
Jonathan, I didn't realize until this morning that the Gloucester Fisherman Athletic Association was more than just the triathlon, the Gloucester Tri. There's a bunch of activities that you guys are responsible for.
Right. We have our first event coming up. Our next event coming up is we have a Battle of the Bands on April 9th and 10th. April 9th will be for younger kids, and April 10th would be for adults, Fly Marrow and Willie Alexander.
That's going to be at the field house?
It's going to be in the auditorium. And tickets will be available at Destino's and I believe at Palazzola's.
That's going to be a fun weekend.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Yeah, Battle of the Bands. So is it going to be head-to-head, or you vote? Or have they figured that format out yet?
You know, I don't know how they're going to. I don't know if there's going to be a winner or they'll.
Okay.
You know, it's going to be.
It's going to be great, though.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah. And then you have.
Then we're just yesterday. This is very new to us, but Latitude 43 is going to do a function on August 29th, which is a Thursday night. They're going to provide a buffet, a lot of food out in the cash bar. They're going to have a number of sort of promoting Gloucester. It's sort of We Love Gloucester night, and they're going to have, I think, a DJ. I think Leo Francis is going to be there. They're going to have a band in the lounge. They're going to ask for a donation at the door. They're going to be selling T-shirts and giving away bumper stickers. I haven't seen them yet, but I think that
I saw they're real nice.
Yeah,
it says, I love Gloucester on them, I
yeah,
believe.
Yeah, with a heart or something.
Yeah.
We are the beneficiary of that. Yeah. They're going to donate the money that they raise to the Gloucester Fishermen's Athletic Association.
Then you also have some running events.
We have the Gloucester Triathlon, which was such a great success last year, on August 8th. And our hope is that August 8th is the Sunday of the end of the Sidewalk Bazaar, and our hope is that we really can make that a sort of a festival weekend. Maybe that we can have a block party. Maybe the block party people would be interested in doing something that Saturday night. Main Street's already closed. We're talking about bringing back the downtown miles so kids could run. You know, having a 1 mile race in different categories, and then have the triathlon. And following that up, last year one of the things that we didn't do was we didn't have enough stuff going on after it. You know, everybody was there, they were all in town, and then it was over, and people were wandering around. But we drew a huge crowd. And
you drew, but the field for that race was not just a local field. That field, there was people from all over, a very competitive field. And the people that came, the feedback that I got was a lot of people that had never been to Gloucester. They came, they saw this town, and they said, I can't wait to come back.
It's an incredible venue. All the athletes were were thrilled with where the run was. The fact that they've gotten to run downtown. A lot of times they're running out in, you know, in the woods someplace, and there were people there cheering them on. The field was great.
The finish line was crazy. It was great.
Yeah, and we had a huge number of people that had never been in a triathlon before. We had 175 people from Cape Ann participate. We had 800 people signed up, but about 700 actually.
And 160 were just locals? So that many people from out of town came down to discover Gloucester?
Oh yeah, but I mean, Gloucester, Rockport, Essex, and Manchester, there's 160, 175.
Wow, that's amazing. I never knew that.
So that was a great event. We hope to build on that and make it even better this year.
After the Gloucester Tri, you have another race coming up after that. It's a couple weeks. Is it a couple weeks in between?
Right now we're in the process of planning a race that's going to be called Gloucester Run 7-mile race, road race. We're doing that in conjunction with Dave McGilvery Sports Enterprises. And
Dave McGilvery, he's the guy that runs the Boston Marathon, right?
His company is the race director for the Boston Marathon. They also do the Denver Marathon. They do a lot of local events. They do a big race up in either Andover or Lawrence that's in conjunction with the Lawrence Tribune.
And this is the third leg of a 3-part race series?
Right, it is. It's sort of the Cape Series, and this would be the third leg. You have Falmouth on Cape Cod, then you have the Beach to Beacon in Cape Elizabeth, Maine, and then this will be the third race, and it'll be on Cape Ann. Now, McGilvery operates the Beach to Beacon race already, so and that's a well-established race. The thing is that you get elite runners in the area for the time, and they want to keep them here, and because of that, you know, you get, you know, the top echelon of runners, and you know, they're already here, and different sponsors are putting them up, so it's easy to keep them here for another week and run another race than it is to fly off to, you know.
Well, Mr. Windswept Jonathan Pope, thanks for coming here. Why don't we tell the people where they can find more information about the Gloucester Triathlon or any of these other events for the Gloucester Fisherman Athletic Association?
We have two websites. Our website, the Gloucester Fishermen's Athletic Association website, is gloucesterathletics.org. The triathlon website is gloucesterfishermanstry.com. And I don't think we have anything up on the 7-mile race yet, but it'll be coming up soon.
All right. Well, thanks for coming.
Okay. Thank you.
That was great.
Good.